welcome to the Daily Doodle. My name is Christina. I own and operate Art in the Studio. We have art classes for all ages, private lessons, paint nights, and birthday parties. I check the Facebook events if you're local for all of our current classes. There you can reserve your spot and prepay for classes. If you don't already, please be sure to follow the studio on Facebook. I post new videos there as they become available on YouTube. Today we are going to do this very cute sheep.
Aww.
Now the sheep, it was actually, I was planning on doing a paint class with it. So this is just a more basic version of the sheep that we were going to do in paint class. So I'm trying to do these things just to keep you guys up on what's going on with the studio and to keep you drawing, keep you painting, keep you coloring, and just keep being creative every chance you get. So we're going to get started today with this. First we're going to work on just the outline, and then I'll show you from adding some color from there. So you'll just need a piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to use a black marker, and of course you can use whatever color marker you want. I've got little Sophia help here, and she's going to be working on her version of the sheep. And so we're going to check in and see what she's coming up with in just a little bit. So first we're going to take our black marker and we're going to start right in the middle of our page with a cloud. So you don't want your cloud to be very big, okay? You want it to be kind of small because it's the cloud that's going on the top of his head. Okay? So you don't want him to be too big. And if you get something that you don't really like, just remember, you can always do it again. You could always practice, and it'll be absolutely fine. Okay? Practice, practice, practice. So we have our cloud. So now we're going to draw a big U shape, and we're going to go from this point here all the way to the other side. So if you want to look before you do it, you might want to do that. So down and up. And that's going to make his little sheep face. And then we have our ears on the sides. Now our ears are actually going to come out of our hair. I know that sounds really silly, but out of his little hair tuft cloud poofy thing he's got on top here. We're going to go from this point here and we're going to land actually over on his face. So I always encourage people to watch before they do it, because you might see something that you wouldn't have seen before. And then go on the other side. And now we're going to do some eyes. I'm just going to do a circle and a circle, and I'm going to fill those in solid black. And then for the nose and the mouth is kind of together. So you make a little curved line, not much, kind of at the bottom like that. And he kind of looks like he's going, But then in the center, you're going to draw a straight line down to the chin. And that's going to make it look like a nose. Now, the fun part. We're going to make a big fluffy cloud around the whole sheep. Now, be careful because you don't want to run off your paper. And I like making the puff cloud on the bottom a little bit smaller and a little bit puffier on the top. Okay? So just don't get too crazy, but we're going to start and we're going to puff all the way around. And then for our feet, our legs, we're just going to go straight down off the page. Straight down off the page. Straight down, straight down. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and color these in because I'm going to have my sheep have black legs. So you can always use paint when you get there. That's fine too. But I like for his little legs just to be bold. So I'm going to go ahead and color them in real quick. Alright, now kind of the fun part. We're going to add all the swirls and squiggles to our sheep. So there are a couple different ways you can swirl. You can go an actual swirl, like that. I like to do a couple of those. Or you can do more of a squiggle, which is kind of like this. Squiggle, squiggle. We got a little sheep sound going on in the background. And then we've got more of the corkscrew, which is going to go loop-de-loo, 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 sometimes two, loop-de-loo, loop-de-loo. So you can do it however you want. Do mine like that. This guy, kind of a mix as well. So you can do it however you want. That just, to me, it makes him look curly and fluffy and huggable. So we're going to spin it on over to Sophia and see how her sheep is going. How's your sheep going?
Good.
Let me see. Turn around, let me see. There we go. Cute sheep.
I did like a circle and a circle for the eyes, and then I just repeat it again for those pupils. So I'm saving it so
Very
I can
nice.
color it at
All right. So Sophia's going to keep going and working on her background, and I'm going to show you guys how I filled this in with my watercolor paint. It's not too much paint, it's just a little bit. Now with this guy, I did like a light green color, but for this, I'm going to go purple. Mix it up a little bit. And I'm just going to take my watercolor and I'm going to go all the way around the outside. So I've just kind of got a wider flat brush, and like I said, I'm just using watercolor. So I'm going to go, I don't know, little ways up, and then I'm going to come back and fill it in. Then I'm going to turn my page. Make your life easy. Let it work for you. Okay? So go around a little bit, fill it in, go around. Fill it in. Go around. Fill it in. And you just keep going all the way around. Just like that. There we go. Okay, so there is my sheep. Now, if you have a paint palette that looks like this and it has a little area in the middle here or a little cutout, use that. If you don't, you can just use like a paper plate or plastic lid or something like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some water in here. And then I'm just going to do a little dip in my black, and I'm going to mix it. Now you really can't tell in this because it's a black palette. But the idea is it's just not really, really black. It's like a lighter gray color. And I'm going to use this to paint his face. So it's just a nice, soft gray color. Get his ear painted in. So, just like that. So this is a cute little lamb. It would be fun for this little project, since it is relatively simple to draw. It would be cute too for just a spring family picture. Maybe you could have your kids draw a lamb. You okay?
Yeah.
Draw a lamb for each of your family members. You could have a mommy lamb, a daddy lamb,
Or a
and the babies, or you could do little pets, whatever you want to do. I just think it's really fun, it's really simple, and it's cute for this time of year. So you guys be super creative, do whatever colors you want to do, practice, be creative, and please drop your photos on the Facebook page at Art in the Studio. And you also can play around with the backgrounds too. Don't forget that part of it. You guys play around with the backgrounds. It does not have to be plain. Give you an idea? Sophia's lamb is hanging out in the sunshine, drinking a baby bottle. You guys stay creative, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.